Welcome to the Husky Highlight Show. I'm Lauren Lemieux.
And I'm Kevin Dowd.
And the Huskies are coming off their 4th loss in a row. Tonight it was to Arizona. The final score was 57-53, and we'll show you how that all played out. After scoring 12 points against Oregon, Shawn Kemp Jr. worked his way into the starting lineup for the Dogs on Thursday. He scored 6 quick points, and this layup gave the UW a quick 10-3 lead with 16 minutes remaining in the half. Then Abdul Gaddy extended the lead to 9 with this jumper. And C.J. Wilcox gave the Huskies an 11-point lead at 16-5 with 12:52 left in the first. With 4:35 remaining in the half, Arizona's Nick Johnson gave the Wildcats a 1-point lead at 20-21. Thanks to a few free throws from Scott Suggs, this jumper from Njai, and this shot from Wilcox, the Huskies managed to regain the lead at 28-23 and took a 5-point lead into halftime. Aziz Njai got the ball rolling for the Huskies in the second half. He dunked this one down to put the Huskies up at 32-26. Then Nick Johnson, Arizona's leading scorer for the night with 15, hit this 3 to give the Wildcats the lead once again at 35-37 with 12:01 left to play. With this layup from Mark Loins, Arizona brought their lead to 5 at 39-44. But Scott Suggs followed with this jumper to bring the score to 41-44 with 7:01 left in the game. Then fans exploded as C.J. Wilcox hit this tray bomb to put the Huskies up at 48-46 with 4:36 left in the game. Despite a good effort from the Huskies, Arizona managed to gain the lead once again. Then, with the Huskies down 2 at 55-53, Abdul Gaddy tried to lob this pass to C.J. Wilcox, but it landed in Arizona's hands instead with only 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Then, with 7 seconds left in the game and the Huskies trailing by 4, Aziz Njai pulled up for his first three-point attempt of his UW career. Time ran out for the Huskies, and they came away with the 53-57 loss to the No.8 Arizona Wildcats. All right, and we're back. Now, that loss really hurt tonight, mainly because things looked so good from the beginning, but then during the second half, things took a turn for the worse for the Huskies. Kevin, what happened there?
Well, it seemed like the tide really turned on that Nick Johnson three-pointer from the top of the key that he got in, and then Arizona seemed like they kind of were in control from there. But it was still really in question all the way down to the end of the game. Solomon Hill had a nice little pull-up jumper from the baseline that I think put Arizona up by 3 late in the game, and then from there it really wasn't over until the Huskies' couple of turnovers to close it out.
Now, if I had to pick one thing that I think really hurt the Huskies tonight, I'm going to say it was their transition defense. Now, both teams had 17 turnovers tonight, but the difference was Arizona got 20 points off of those turnovers and Washington only got 10. They had some trouble shooting free throws and they had those 2 awful plays at the end, but if they would have been able to get back on D and capitalize on more of those points, that would have made a huge difference, especially when you're only talking about a 4-point loss. Arizona getting 10 more points off of turnovers really is what hurt the Huskies down the road.
While those 2 turnovers may not have been the critical plays in deciding the game, they did go a long ways in making sure the Huskies did come out the losers tonight. On that first one, the lob from Gaddy to Wilcox that went awry down the stretch, the lob was not a called play. Huskies were trying to get it to Wilcox, they said afterwards, but Gaddy just said that the pass was not where it needed to be.
That play was just meant to isolate CJ, and I didn't see anybody helping at the rim. I should have just made a better pass. If we made a better pass, if I made a better pass, he'd have laid up.
And then on the inbounds play underneath, that was another play where the Huskies were trying to get the ball to Wilcox, Gaddy said, but he was obviously covered, as he should have been, by Arizona. And that led to Aziz Njai attempting his first career three-pointer from the corner there, and believe it or not, it didn't quite find its mark.
The play was not called for Aziz to take a shot. That's not what it called. It was to get a layup. We were going to get a layup and foul right away.
Yeah, that 3 from Aziz was definitely a big surprise, but the good news is hopefully those are just communication problems that the Huskies can fix before they take on Arizona State this Saturday here in Alaska Airlines Arena at 6 p.m. We'll have a Husky Highlight Show coming for you guys. For Kevin, I'm Lauren. Thanks for watching.
It's tough to take losses, but I think we want to win bad for ourselves, of course, but we want to win bad for the fans and stuff too. We want fans to continue to support us like they came to support us tonight, and that's just the main thing. We don't want people to start, not showing up to games because we've been losing down the stretch. We still got a lot of good basketball left in us. So if our fans keep coming to support, we'll turn it around. It's coming.